Hi, my name is Donald Goday. I was a customer of Saxon Mortgage Company. I have 3 loans with that company. And after Hurricane Gustav, I told them that we had storm damages, and they referred me to writing a hardship letter, as you can see in these files. I wrote the hardship letter, and then they would ask for check stubs, they would ask for W-2s, then I signed 4506T, and I got numerous copies of this. Not only do I have the paper trail, I spent sometimes 2 hours a day on the phone with these people. It is, to say it's a waste of time is a joke. After about 6 months of this, then they would tell me, oh, it's coming, it's, you know, your loan modification of sometimes 2%. Then I started getting this here, which is the letter that they want to foreclose on a property. I hurried up and got a local attorney just to get on the phone with them and make sure that they don't foreclose. So they pushed the foreclosure proceedings back a little bit and said to start this process of papers over again. While in the process of doing this, I had to put someone on the clock and hire them. They was faxing them, email, certified mail. We did all of that. So then the loan, they came to almost finishing my loan modification, and it was around December about that time, and they said, "Dear sir, you have 30 days to make this right because we have sold your loan," which apparently is their other company, and it's Ocwen. So all of these papers we started all over again with a company called Ocwen. Ocwen has then told me they don't have this, they don't have that. We would send them and get a person's name and extension. Their extension may be 2108, I'm just making this up. We'd get the guy's name, and it might be Keith Sanders or whoever. We would get that person's name, and it's just a reference name. It don't mean anyone in particular. We would get whoever we were dealing with an extension, send them all of this, get them the next day, and they'd say, "Man, I have it all, I'll review it, get right back with you." Well, 2 days from then you'd call and there was no such person. This company, when I went to the local news, they couldn't wait to do the story after seeing all this. They went as far as calling the Better Business Bureau and found out there were 675 complaints with an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. This is in Louisiana. I'm begging for a local attorney to take this case. I don't see why. It seems like every time I've called the Bar Association in Louisiana, I've called numerous attorneys in Louisiana, a lot of them are with personal injury. So unfortunately we can't find, with all the documentation I have, and I was told through a California servicing company that when you're in an active loan modification, and I believe this is active, when you're in an active loan modification, they can't foreclose on me. While I'm in the process of jumping through all of these hoops with this company now called Ocwen. Ocwen has then, one day, I got a phone call and they said, "We're going to make all your loans current." I said, "I want you to know there's a third party going to listen into everything you're saying because I do not trust them." So they said, "That's fine." I put the third party on the phone and they told me that all the loans were current, and I was thrilled to death. About a couple of days later, I've gotten, which was the worst house with the most storm damage, they sent me a brand new payment on it. So I felt like the battle is I got some breathing room. Well, when once again, I have 3 properties with this company. The next day, I was waiting for the other loan payment on the better house of the 3, and they foreclosed on it. They said I had a lot of equity, and basically that's what they went for. So now I have 3 properties. One is foreclosed on. One, they made me a new payment, which I don't trust them at all. So I want everyone to see this story. Take some time, listen to what I'm telling you, because these companies are corrupt. IndyMac, Ocwen, all of these companies, unless you have an attorney who's looking to represent you, look at the hell I've been through, plus sometimes 2 to 3 hours a day, times maybe a year and a half of fighting these people. They don't accept payments, don't mail you partial payment, because if you are, you're wasting your time and you'll never see that money again. I'm just wanting you to know I am looking for a local attorney. My name's Donald Gode, 504-250-0606. I'm in Louisiana, 504-250